Ten.
Stand by to take studio.
7, 6.
Stand by camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Hello and welcome back for another episode of MCTV News. I'm your host, Rose Van Brabant.
And I'm Gareth Schneider. On today's episode, we'll be having a tour of the GH Primo Open House, taking an inside look at the way MCTV runs, and seeing how the Pot of Gold event went last Thursday. But first, our top story.
With all the excitement about the new series Finding Waldo, critics are wondering when the movie will be released. Executive producer Ben Lawrence tells MCTV the movie will be released soon, though he hasn't given an exact deadline. Yet again, we show you a sneak peek of this epic thriller.
No, I wanted to find Waldo. No! You found him!
A university professor has been in our school teaching a business economics class, and one of the tasks for the students was to create a business within the school. Kirsty McDonald is one of those students and one of the forerunners of their business, Cafe 12. Thanks for being on the show today.
That's no problem.
So what is Cafe 12 all about?
Cafe 12 was the beginning of a project that we were given from our business professor. It was founded based on Mission Possible project, sorry. And we were given this project to begin a business, and part of the proceeds were to go to charity, and we decided to send all of ours to charity.
Can you name a specific charity the money is going towards?
The money is going towards the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and it's coming back to the school for our Grad 2014 Benevolence Fund.
So what do you sell at Cafe 12?
We sell hot chocolate, coffee, tea, pretty much your standard, and we have baked goods, which are on sale today.
So how much money have you raised so far?
So far, our revenue is around $600, and that's within the first about 3 weeks.
So how much has Cafe 12 benefited the grad fundraiser?
Half of the proceeds will be going towards the grad fundraiser. So that, as of right now, it would be about $300, but it'll be more.
Okay. So do you believe Cafe 12 will continue to be successful? Why or why not?
I totally do. We've had a lot of interest, which is really awesome, and we'll be bringing back new things once we come back from spring break. And we have a couple weeks until the project is finished, but it'll be up to Grad Charity as to whether or not they want to continue it.
So were there any complications with setting up Cafe Étoile?
We had to jump through a lot of loops, yes, in order to allow drinks in classrooms, and we had a lot of meetings in order to get it set up, but it worked pretty well.
All right. Thank you for being with us, Kirsty.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. 2 weeks ago, MCHS had our open house, where students from Primo and Legal came to get an inside look at our school and its courses. Primo also had an open house recently, where elementary students from Notre Dame and the Morinville Public School go to see what the junior high life is like. Reporter Ben Lawrence went in to see how it went.
GH Primo is the primary choice for middle school students in the town of Morinville. Last week, on March 20th, they held their open house so all future and present students and parents could see just what the school is all about.
It's also not only an opportunity to tell what we have to offer, but it's an opportunity for students to experience it as well. They can see what's happening in the home ec labs, they can see what's going on in their classrooms, what type of learning activities they can potentially have in the upcoming year, see what type of clubs they're going to have. So it gives them a better sense than just simply reading about it on a brochure or reading about it in a newspaper.
There are many reasons why soon-to-be students and current parents should attend Primo's open house.
I think it's important to come to the school to see hands-on what the kids have done in the classrooms, because it's difficult to really see what's going on without coming and taking a visit to the school. And for a lot of parents, it's important to know what the school offers for programming, extracurricular, leadership, support for their children.
I think it's really important to let the community know we have very engaged students in so many different areas, and these engaged students are in the community as well.
The open house also demonstrates the school to be very distinctive.
So it's a busy school. It's probably the busiest school I've ever been at. Just about every day there's something going on in this building. So whether it's hot dog sales or popcorn sales or dances or theme weeks or intramurals or sports, there's just something going on. And so I think our school is really unique in that way.
This has been Benjamin Lawrence reporting for MCTV News.
Spring long gone. We are wondering when the weather will start warming up. Here's our very own meteorologist, Gareth Schneider.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Hold on. All right, today in Canada, Whitehorse is -2. Yellowknife is -10. Vancouver's 10 degrees. Regina is -2. Winnipeg is -6. Toronto 4 with snow. Montreal -2 with a little bit of snowfall. Halifax is 0. And St. John's is 1 with snow and rain. It is mostly sunny across Canada with a little bit of snow down in the south. Vancouver is rainy as well. Let's take a look at Alberta. Up in high level, it's -4 degrees with sun and cloud. Fort McMurray is -7 degrees with sun and cloud. Grand Prairie is -9 degrees with some sun. Edmonton -6. Red Deer -6. Jasper -6. Banff -6. Calgary -5. Medicine Hat -2. Snow down in the south of Alberta. Let's take a look at the current conditions. It is -12 degrees outside. Wind is coming from the north at 4 degrees, 4 kilometers an hour. Relative humidity, 88%. The sun rose at 7:19 a.m. and it will set 8 p.m. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Throughout the 7-day forecast, it is mostly sun and cloud. In the minuses, the first half, and then Monday it starts to warm up. That's the weather. Back to you, Rose.
One of the aspects of MCTV is our weather segment, but that's just a small part of the much larger process of putting the show together. With all the running around and setting up, our crew has to be prepared for anything. Shalom McNaughton gives you an inside look at what we do here.
So MCTV, basically what it is, it provides students, and we've provided students that opportunity for 20 years now, to basically put together a live TV broadcast. It's just a great opportunity for kids to learn what goes on behind the scenes in a live television news program.
What I find really interesting with MCTV is how unique it is from other options. Like, you get a real hands-on experience with the television broadcasting industry, and even if you don't want to be part of the broadcasting industry, you still get a lot of good skills like interviewing skills, social skills, and get to work a lot with computers as well.
To me, I think the most interesting aspect of the program is just the ability of the kids to work together as a team. There aren't a lot of classes where kids have to, on a regular basis, work together to achieve, their quote-unquote their homework. Nobody can do this program by themselves. This show cannot go to air without the collective efforts of everybody on the crew. And it's great to see that result at the end of the week when everyone's kind of done what they have to do when that show goes to air.
I like this class a lot. I find it's a lot different than any other class. I think it's preparing you for future.
It feels like a small family. Everyone gets to know each other, and everyone's family, especially with Mr. Bautestein. He's the one who brings everything together.
The kids have to pick a position to work on. So they might be hosting that week, or they could be doing the graphic design for that week, or they could be timing the show, or they could be directing, or they could be switching. The most amazing thing about the show is it is live. When you see us on the TVs in center court, it is a live broadcast. If there's any mistakes made, there's nothing we can do about it. And again, that's an important thing for kids to learn, that mistakes will happen. Errors will happen, but then how do you respond to those errors, and then how do you bounce back from that? The realization you've made a mistake, and then how do you make the next show better?
Here are your announcements for Thursday, March 27th. Pack Day is getting geared up to take place on April 11th after spring break. Stay tuned for more information. There will be a scholarship presentation with Learning Clicks April 15th during the lunch hour in room 114. Please pre-register in Student Services. The stairwell near room 101 facing the MCCC is now off limits during lunch hour due to a lack of cleanup after eating. Please, let's all keep MCHS clean, everyone. Did you miss last week's episode of MCTV News? If so, head online to www.badenstein.net to get your MCTV fix. Our digital archive is expanding and will soon include all episodes aired during the last 20 seasons. Attention grade 9s, a reminder to turn in your party program permission forms to Miss McDonald in Student Services, ASAP. Reminder to bring your $8 fee as well. The final organizing meeting for the 23rd Annual Roger Campaign Memorial Bike Trip will be held on Monday, April 7th in the Media Lab at lunch. Training ride will begin Sunday, April 13th at 9:30 a.m. Meet in front of the school. For all these and other school information, keep connected by reading the daily announcements on the TVs throughout the building, logging on to the school's website at www.mchs.gsacred.ab.ca, following the school on Twitter at MCHS_Wolves, or searching the hashtag MCTV News.
Though St. Patrick's Day is past, some carry the luck of the Irish with them throughout the year. Last Thursday, MCHS hosted the Pot of Gold event to test that luck. Reporter Ben Lawrence has the story.
March 20th marked the day of the Pot of Gold competition. Students from all over the school gathered at the Grade 12 balcony to attempt to toss their loonies into a hat. The organizer of the exhilarating event informed us on how the idea came to being, as well as where the donations will end up.
It started last year as a grad event because we had a number of students with a bad habit of tossing coins over the balcony. And we thought we'll turn it into a game and something to collect money. And so this week, it happens to fall during St. Patrick's Week, so we're calling it Pot of Gold. We had a number of students participate in a We Day event in October, and through that we made a commitment to local and global action, and the money is going towards a school to be built in Africa.
Many people took part in the fundraising event, both students and teachers alike.
I like participating in events, and it's good for the school, and it gets some money out of it too, so it's always fun.
Just brings out another opportunity to get involved in the school, and there's always the portion of luck because there's a prize for a student, so they get to benefit from participating in a school event.
It's something different to do. It's always good to have a variety of different events that people can participate in.
This year, the event hoped to obtain more donations than past years.
Last year we topped out at $80, so that's not a lot of participation when you think the school population is 600. So if we can beat 80, that would make me happy.
After raising more than $100, I guess you could say that this event was a giant success. I'm Benjamin Lawrence, reporting for MCTV News.
This has been the last episode before spring break. Tune in after the break for more MCTV News. From all of us at MCTV News, I'm Rose Van Brabant.
And I'm Gareth Schneider. Thanks for tuning in.
And remember,
keep it classy, Morinville.